So today, this one's a weird one. I was just trying to make some naan using an upside down wok to mimic a tandoor oven. But something happened in this video I still can't explain. Listen closely later, you'll hear it, and then we can talk about it. So one of my favorite ways to cook naan at home. In India, naan is made in a tandoor oven. It's like a super hot clay oven. Obviously, I don't have one of those in my backyard, so I learned this trick from a friend. You flip a wok upside down, and this becomes your tandoor wall. First, let's start with the dough. Here's some of the ingredients that we're going to be using with it. And the first thing we're going to do is start with about 2 cups of flour. Just add that into the bowl. Then after that, we're going to add our yeast and a little bit of salt. Nothing fancy here. We're just bringing it all together. Next, we're going to start adding some liquid. This would be cashew milk that I made from cashews and water. We can get into that another time. But once you mix it in, or once you add it, just go ahead and mix the wet ingredients with the dry. And then you're going to begin the kneading process on that. They knead this for about 5 minutes. You're looking for that point where the dough becomes like springy when you press on it. That's when you know it's about ready. You'll tell when it's starting to come together in the bowl. Then you can just transfer that over to a lightly floured cutting board and continue kneading. After it reaches the point that it springs back, then you're just going to put a little bit of oil on top, put it in a bowl, cover it up, and let it rest for about an hour. Let it do its dough thing. Okay, the dough is ready. Next, we're going to pinch it down, and then we're going to roll it into a log. After that, we're going to pinch it into about 8 different pieces, and that's what we're going to use to make our naan with. I'm excited to share what happens in this video a little bit later on. It's really weird and fascinating. I can't wait to tell the story. But for now, we're just going to take the 8 pieces of naan that we cut, roll them into balls, and then start to make our naan shape. You can just press them down against your cutting board, start to get the classic shape of a naan, and then you're going to take a rolling pin and roll that out. Once you get that to the desired size, then we're going to start adding some of the goodies. As far as some of the toppings, I just added some Nigella seeds. After that, we're going to add some cilantro. We will do some green chilies, and we also have some garlic that we've chopped up. Then we're going to press that into the dough so it sticks. And then we're going to let this rest for about 10 minutes. Now you're going to do that with all 8 of the naan balls that you rolled out. Okay, so now we're going to take this over to the wok and start the cooking process. But this is where things get a little crazy. I'm just kind of filming and showing what's going on. I've got the naan rolled out on a picnic table. I've got a little fire out there with me. And what you do is you heat the wok and get it nice and hot. Then you put a little bit of water on the back of the naan and you place it onto the wok, and then you flip it over, and that's like your tandoori oven. You've got the heat on the one side, and then the flame coming up will actually brown the naan. So, as I come in to edit this, I hear something that I have no idea what it is. Here, listen in just 1 second and you'll be able to hear it. Did you hear that? So I start to investigate, like, what is this on my recording? And I can't figure out what it is, but it sounds like someone talking in a different language. So I end up going to closed caption and have closed caption translate what it hears in the video. So what you hear in the video is a man's voice when there's no one out there with me whatsoever, talking in Arabic and saying, "In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful." So I put that into AI, and AI says it's a very common opening phrase in Arabic, often used at the beginning of a ritual or a prayer, or when something important is about to happen. So I also checked the tract, and the voice wasn't something that was added or a separate track. It was a track inside of the recording. So it happened during the recording. So somewhere while I was outside by myself getting ready to cook bread, which is like the most ancient food recorded that has been cooked and is used in religious ceremonies and everything else, is this Arabic voice from nowhere blessing me making the bread. So I thought that was really almost creepy at the beginning, but then when I found out what it was, I became very at peace with it, and I think it's wonderful. Anyway, so after that story, we'll get back to the bread, which is amazing, by the way. I haven't talked about it enough. And I also have a blooper coming up that I had mentioned earlier on in text. But yeah, if you watch till the end, we've got a blooper coming up on the bread as well. This cooking method is so fun and comes across so authentic, but you can see in some of the video how nicely that it browns. And then here coming up is it finally on a plate with some chana masala and some turmeric rice. And it was a wonderful meal, and I really enjoyed sharing this story. And if you stay tuned just a minute, you're going to see the blooper. And please remember, if you liked the video, to like and subscribe. Also set the notifications, and you'll get notified on new videos coming up and the live meditation we do in the morning. And also don't forget to visit us at schools, at the School of Yoga Lifestyle, and that's where we have community where people can talk about yoga lifestyle and how they're integrating into their life. And we also have a 12-month program that teaches you how to integrate a yoga lifestyle into your